everybody can tell that when creative is created by AI, and it's an absolute turnoff. If it was 100%, and I probably said this in the last 5 episodes, it's not there yet. It's not there yet. And again, aside from the cheap, we're talking about your amazing entrepreneurs that want to look different and creative and all that. Most people are saying, I don't want AI generated creative.
Yeah.
90% of everybody I talk to, that's a thing with them. Don't you dare use AI. Don't do that.
Absolutely.
Don't put my name on that.
But going back to what you're saying, I could be a graphic designer. I mean, I probably could just from my experience, but if I had no experience, I could be with the assistance of AI. So I've been watching the show called Pluribus, and you guys have probably seen an ad or something for it. It's on Apple TV. Great show, by the way. It was made by the same creator of Breaking Bad, which is what sparked me to be like, oh shit, I want to watch that, you know? Got really, really, really good reviews. 3rd show by the director that got insane Rotten Tomato scores and scores across the board, which is exciting. Good for him. Congratulations. That's awesome. Proud of you. But while I was watching the show, I had watched an episode of Joe Rogan Experience at around the same time with Elon Musk.
So
it's like, what other jobs will be available that aren't available now because of AI?
Well, AI is really still digital. Ultimately, AI can improve the productivity of humans who build things with their hands or do things with their hands, like literally welding, electrical work, plumbing, anything that's physically moving atoms.
In the show, without giving away too many spoilers, there's a virus or something like a virus that creates a centralized conscious with everyone who is affected by this virus. In the JRE episode with Elon Musk, they talked about how AI is going to allow everyone to essentially have access to a higher income and work less. And it made me think about our world and how these two kind of connect in a way. Now, AI at the end of the day is intelligence. It's artificial intelligence. It is a culmination of everyone's mind together through the internet and through studies and anything that is published. You can access that information and that intelligence through a prompt. Now, through these AIs, there are certain accessories that you can get now. You know, Elon Musk is coming out with the Neuralink, which I think has already been embedded into people's skulls. But aside from that, there's glasses, Oakley, Ray-Ban, Meta. They're making these glasses, which allows you to use AI while you're wearing them. Now, if everyone has a way to wear AI through your eyes where you can use it in your day-to-day life, these two, the episode of JRE and Pluribus, kind of come together in a way where Elon may be right. Who says I can't be an attorney or an engineer or whatever because of the glasses that I'm wearing that allow me to access intelligence from online, right? From whatever. So if I'm, and it's true, I'm not by any means a developer. I'm not by any means certain things that I do and am able to get done that people years ago would need a team to get done at a fraction of the cost, right? With a credit. If I really wanted to, I could become a mechanic, right? I could put my glasses on, I could turn on the camera, I could say, hey, Meta, or whatever AI I'm using, how do I fix this? What's wrong? This is what's happening on the dash. This is what's happening in the engine. These are the noises I'm hearing. Hey, good morning, Jake. Here's exactly what you do in a step-by-step process. And I go, okay, thank you. Run me along the steps and watch as I'm doing so that I make sure that I'm doing it right. All of a sudden, an hour later, I am a certified mechanic. And I'm fixing my car without having to bring it to a shop. I could then make a website with a no-code prompt developer for $20, saying I'm a mobile mechanic. I could buy some tools, put my glasses on, get a couple accounts and changing tires, oil changes, whatever, and I can make some money. But I am not a mechanic by any means, right? I could be that through AI. So this world where these jobs could either be overwritten and run by AI is very true, and money circulating in the economy in a way that people have never, or the economy itself has never experienced. Or I could go out and say I'm a lawyer or an engineer. What? I wouldn't say surgeon because, like, realistically, you'd have to like have like very steady hands.
Bruh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am loving this soundboard. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you.
Okay, wait. Let's do the real test. Do you have any feedback on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Yeah, I got lots of feedback.
Okay, wait,
I'm just waiting for my turn.
So it's very interesting how you bring up like jobs like a mechanic and
Yeah.
like a lawyer and stuff. But what about like creative jobs? You know?
So creative jobs, the thing is with creative jobs is like for a web designer.
True.
AI will not be able to replace
Dude,
that. Well,
humans, I don't care what anybody says, even though AI is cool. The average person that you ask, other than cheap fucks, let's exclude the cheap fucks. Put them behind a bush in the corner. Nobody wants to talk to them. They're going to have the shitty content that's created by AI. Everyone knows what it is, or what it's from. Now let's talk about the everyday go-getter people, right? People who don't want to look like a cheap fuck. Dude, everybody can tell that when creative is created by AI, and it's an absolute turnoff. If it was 100%, and I probably said this in the last 5 episodes, it's not there yet. And again, aside from the cheap fucks, we're talking about your amazing entrepreneurs that want to look different and creative and all that. Most people are saying, I don't want AI generated creative.
Yeah.
90% of everybody I talk to, that's a thing with them. Don't you dare use AI. Don't fucking do that.
Absolutely.
Don't put my name on that.
But going back to what you're saying, I could be a graphic designer. I mean, I probably could just from my experience, but if I had no experience, I could be with the assistance of AI.
Look at it closely.
Creation from AI is not there yet, but there are people who are using AI to write books. There are people who are using There are people who are using AI to write movie scripts. They're not the creative, because AI cannot create Avatar yet. AI cannot create The Wolf of Wall Street and the emotion behind it. You can't do it. That's human aspect that cannot be replicated. But I use Wolf of Wall Street. That's a bad example, but just really good movies, right? It can't be replicated. But as just a simple create a social media post, absolutely.
I have a feeling, and this is
That's my opinion!
the powers that be that are heavily invested in AI. They have a strong hold on everything that we see and consume, read, and see on the news and the media, and we are being pushed a little bit too aggressively into adopting AI
because of how much money they put into it.
Yeah, of course. These people have invested billions of
they
dollars.
They need to see return, which is not fucking existent. Watch our last episode to understand that.
But I'm telling you, it is not there yet. Maybe let it learn more before you go boasting something that's so amazing. Now, there are some things there are some social media tools that allow you to say, hey, make this product, put this product in an animated ad. Those look okay, but you need to do it very, very carefully and spread out. You don't want to be a 100% AI. Everything's AI, right? There is an element of it's cheapening you. Maybe in 50 years, when we're all elderly, maybe shitting our pants, God forbid, just when we're all elderly and we're We're having issues.
There's a fart sound.
There are. That's so childish. It's so fucking childish. But there are issues that I think will be fixed by then. So let's say in 50 years, maybe creative will be much better. Okay, hopefully, because they've made tons of investments. But I feel like I actually had somebody think that because of AI, like being visible on a search engine doesn't matter anymore. And I says, you're talking about when you ask Google a question, when you're looking for a business, you scroll down and you look at the fucking maps and you look at the websites. But like
at the same time, there is AI optimization.
Yes, you
so
can. Absolutely.
It does matter.
Absolutely, you can. But I'm just like, I'm trying to explain to people that based on my day-to-day conversations from the average entrepreneur, established business owner, 90% of them don't want AI generated creative. That is a fact. That is my own individual assessment of the how people feel.
What's good about AI is the data piece, right? So what I do with creatives and stuff like that is I say, look at my demographics and whatever way I have it set up and tell me what kind of creative I need to create in order to capture the attention of my demographic. And I run it through, different silos of whatever it may be. And I created something like, for NavGen, I created a post like this because my audience would like to see that according to the data that the AI helped me with. So, there's that piece, right? But at the end of the day, it's about, I don't want to talk about creatives too much because whatever. It's the application across the board. Like I was explaining, I can wear my glasses and be a mechanic. It allows people to do things that they weren't able to do before seamlessly, right? As long as the application is correct. Thank you so much for watching us today on Real Business Roundtable. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We'll see you next time. Love you. Peace out.